Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot Foundation and Concealer. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what caffeine is supposed to do for your skin when applied topically. I'm going to take you through a full application demo, and then I'm going to talk about other products that this reminds me of, sort of. Also, at the end of the video today, I'm going to sort of pitch to you my new filming schedule that I am planning. You guys voted about this for me on Instagram. If you didn't participate in that vote, then stick around till the end so you can hear about it and leave me comments below. So let's get into the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot Caffeine Infused Foundation and Concealer. So what is caffeine supposed to do when applied topically to your skin? A couple of things. First of all, caffeine, when applied topically, it will restrict your blood vessels. Doing that can reduce redness, inflammation, and puffiness. Now, I am not a scientist, so I don't necessarily know what concentration of caffeine is needed to achieve that result and if that concentration is actually present in this product, but that is, scientifically speaking, in the right quantities, what it's supposed to do. Another benefit is that it is supposed to tighten skin for visible wrinkle reduction and just an overall tighter, brighter appearance. So keep that in mind with a grain of salt. It's the same sort of principle as foundations that have SPF in it. If you know about that, you know that you have to use probably about, I think it's like 2 to 3 teaspoons of the foundation to get that level of SPF built up on your face. So it's actually, yeah, they've got the SPF in there, but you're not actually getting that level of SPF coverage on your skin without the appropriate application. So for the caffeine, might be the same thing, but let's go ahead and walk through the demo. So I'm going to be going in first with my Paula's Choice Daily Tinted Sunscreen and my Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. These are going to give me a little bit of color correction, and I really do like that Elemis product for a little bit of priming action. So the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot, it comes with a doe foot applicator, as you can see there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with under eye concealment using this as a concealer. The way I'm going to be applying this overall is kind of just spot correction. So here I am. You can see pretty much right away, I realized very quickly I put way too much there. So I'm going to kind of try to spread that out, blend it out. I do switch to using a brush later on, but wanted to try blending it out with my fingers first because that is typically how I do under eye concealer. The coverage here, look at this, is absolutely incredible compared to the eye that has nothing on underneath it. So I'm going to go in here again with a little bit less product this time. I start blending it out with my fingers. I am going to add a little bit more to achieve the level of coverage that I got on the other side and start blending it out with a brush. The coverage was just really, really amazing. Dark circles, gone. And I really did just find that the brush worked a million times better. So next I'm going to go in with those areas around our nostrils where we get a little bit of that hormonal redness, still using the brush to just kind of blend that out. The color on this one was really, really good for me. I bought this in shade Light 150, and so what's nice about that is I'm able to blend this out without having to put it all over my face. When you're going to use a product like this for just sort of some spot correction, color match becomes very important. So here now on both sides of my face, as you guys know, around my jawline, I have some thin skin where you can really see those blue veins kind of showing through. So I'm using the brush to blend out those areas. Again, it's pretty effortless, really, really good coverage happening here. Something else I want to note at this point, I have not re-dipped the doe foot applicator into the bottle at all. Everything that I have applied on my face so far is just from when I first pulled it out of the bottle to start. So a little bit of product here goes a really long way. I'm going to be finishing up with the skin on my chin. I get a lot of redness here, and this is kind of like a big test zone for me. If something is going to stick to dry patches or flakiness or just not apply well, my chin is the spot where I'm going to have the problem. But as you can see here, same as everywhere else on my face, it's blended out really beautifully. So finishing up, just a little bit left on that applicator, up around my eyebrows where I have a little bit of redness on the forehead. And that's it, you guys. There is nothing else on my face at this point except I did fill in my eyebrows. No powder, no other products, and it's just a really nice, natural, glowy, fresh finish. So you've seen it demoed, you've seen how it applied for just a very simple, fresh face look. You could throw on some mascara and some lip gloss with that and call it done. I've done that a few times now with this product. I do also have it on my face today with powder and face powder products, so the cheek, the bronzer, the highlighter, so you can get an idea of what this looks like with a more full face as well. So obviously I really liked the product. The coverage was incredible, particularly on those dark circles under the eyes. It blended out effortlessly. I have, since I recorded that, also tried blending this out with a sponge. The sponge and the brush are definitely better than using your fingers with this product, so that's just something to note. As far as being visibly tightened and lifted, I definitely didn't notice that, but the finish of this foundation concealer product was so fresh and glowy that it did give my skin an overall youthful appearance, even without that promise of tightness from the caffeine. Obviously, I didn't include a full wear test of this product, but I wanted to let you guys know that in my opinion, it does wear really well. It doesn't move around or sink into pores or start cracking. One thing I will note is that it is definitely not an oil control foundation, so you're going to need to oil blot a little bit, and even if you do decide just to go with a very dewy, fresh-faced look like I did in the demonstration video, go ahead and put some powder on those oiliest parts of your face to kind of help counteract that. Now, at the beginning of the video, I hinted that there was a product that this kind of reminds me of. That product is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. The reason this one reminds me so much of this one is really just that doe foot applicator and the sort of foundation concealer in one concept. The primary difference is that the Clinique product is in fact a cream product. It's a lot thicker, whereas the Marc Jacobs product is a liquid. So you've got an easier time blending it out with the Marc Jacobs, and I honestly prefer the finish. You get that glowy, natural, dewy finish, whereas with this one, I think probably because it's thicker, because it's more of a cream base, I feel like it comes out a little bit more matte. However, typically when I do these comparisons, I try to keep them in the same price range. These two products are in the same price range. The Marc Jacobs is $39 and the Clinique is $35. However, that's kind of misleading because the Clinique product, you get 1 fluid ounce, and Marc Jacobs, you only get half of a fluid ounce. So really, the products are priced the same, but to get the same amount, you're gonna be looking at almost $80 versus $35. That said, you saw how little product I had to use with the Marc Jacobs to get it to do my whole face. So the investment, I think, is worth it. If you're going to buy 2 products, but you have to use twice as much of one to get the same results as the other, you don't need the full fluid ounce, if that makes sense. So overall, I'm really enjoying this product. I think it's going to be really good for my skin for these next several months in spring as the weather is warming up a little bit and it's still cool enough that I'm not sweating profusely the way that I do in the summer months. And with my oily skin, I do need a lot of oil control in the summer. So things where I'm going very fresh face, very simple, no powder, kind of don't work for me in the heat of summer. But right now, I've been wearing this every day since I got it, and I think it is a really beautiful product. So that is where I'm going to leave you guys with the product talk. Now, very quickly before I go, I asked you guys on Instagram if you preferred me dropping a video every few days the way that I have for the past couple of months, or if it was your preference to have videos dropped on the same days week after week. More of you voted to have videos dropped on the same days every week. So going forward, my plan is to be dropping a video every Sunday and every Thursday for you guys. So if that doesn't work for you or you have a different opinion, feel free to vote below. I think I'm gonna roll with that for at least a month or so and see how you guys like it. But let me know in the comments. And if you missed the chance to vote on Instagram, head over and make sure you are following me there so you don't miss future opportunities for input and things like that. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your viewership, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.